Hello, my name is Dr. Robin Cassel. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I'm here to talk to you about kids during the time of the coronavirus. First of all, to all you parents out there, hats off. This is not an easy job. Whether you're home and you're exhausted and trying to work your job and be a teacher at the same time, that is not easy. Barely any alone time, you're exhausted. That's not easy. You also might be in the boat of being really anxious, having just lost your job. Whatever the case is, one of the most important things right now as a parent is to be gentle on yourself, to be a little bit more flexible with yourself and your own expectations. For those perfectionistic parents out there, this is especially for you. One, nobody's perfect. Two, you are wonderful, and your kids are going to remember the tiny, silly little moments. Even if it's so hard to find that time, those silly moments of laughter and play are going to be what they're going to remember from this. So keep that in mind. Now, with that said, I would say as a psychologist, it's okay right now to be a little bit more lenient on screen time. Don't be hard on yourself about that. When you can, here are some activities to do to keep your kids busy. Try to find a way to integrate them into the house chores that you need to do in a way that doesn't make your life harder and in a way that's safe. So, for example, if you're cooking in the kitchen, allow them to bring you a measuring cup or something easy that allows them to be a part of it. Another thing is figure out which activities are soothing for your kids so that during the times where you're the most tense, you've got a whole bunch of things that you know will be soothing. Something like Play-Doh, depending on how old the kid is, where you can leave them a little bit, in the corner of your eye. Painting, coloring, have an arsenal of tools for when the kids need self-regulation. Another beautiful one for this is blowing bubbles, especially for the little kids. It's a really, really great one. If you blow the bubbles really slowly in through your nose and then as slow as possible, so even if the bubble doesn't come out or the bubble gets really big, they're having a visual representation of relaxation. Another thing is when they're freaking out, you can have them pretend to smell the birthday cake and blow out the candle. That's one of my favorites. It's a fun one. My niece invented one where you pretend to be a butterfly. So you breathe in and then you breathe out, allowing your butterfly wings to flow down. So that's just a few things. Another thing is have fun. You do need breaks as well, even if it's really hard to find the time. Allow your kid to lead the play. This allows them to feel heard, important, special, and it makes them want to listen to you better. So allow them to lead the play. Have them just create something and you jump into it, following them. A scavenger hunt is a really fun one where they get to kind of figure out what you're looking for and then you find it, or vice versa. Setting up an obstacle course in your backyard or in your house. A fort is always a winner. It's a classic. And I recognize that might mean cleaning up, but you can make a game out of the cleaning up. Or you leave the fort up for a few days because we're home, we're hanging out. The kids will love it, they'll stay busy. Another thing, a hula hoop. It's a great one. It's a great one for kids and it's a great one for adults. You gotta get your wiggles out. Have a dance party. I've done this with my work colleagues. Before starting a team meeting, you could even do this with your work colleagues. I know that it sounds ridiculous and silly, but have a dance party. Turn on some music and get your dance on. So much fun. Sing at the top of your lungs. Not when anybody is on a work call, but sing. It is so much fun. Call friends, have Zoom dates with your kids where they get to be the ones Zooming. Obviously with a safe device, in a safe way. Find a new hobby. Ask them what they're interested in and break into a new hobby. Enjoy this time of creativity. And I recognize that is not easy. And a lot of parents are probably going, enjoy this time. I want to put my hair out right now, right? But try to find a way to find little moments of joy, little moments of fun. So take care of yourself whenever you can. If you can have a moment of peace at the end of the night, when the kids go to bed, take a hot shower, a hot bath, take a moment, take a breath, meditate, call your friends, and take care of yourself as much as you can.